All right, and we
All
are
right.
back. Game three is on. We've got Team Lakish versus Free Trolling. Let's get you guys the roster names. Thanks for staying with us too. I know I said 10 minutes. It's more like 15 to 20. Who knows? Who could really say? Who measures time? Time is a construct. I don't. I don't hold myself to that. Yeah. So Lakish, Team Lakish, blue side. We've got Pirate Trade in the top lane, Force in jungle, Salty Drawbar mid, Basher in ADC, Kishmak at support. Red side free trolling has got Supro SC in the top lane, Troll holding down the jungle, Mewow representing mid, Freestyles kicking ass at ADC, and Xexy's his support. First ban from Lakish right out of the gate is Draven. No surprise there. Freestyles is a dangerous, dangerous man on that champ.
Special shout out to Xexys for hopping in and saving the game.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Huge, huge thanks for Xerxes. Because we almost didn't have a game three, so Xerxes coming through. Even though he's not in the tournament, because he's going to be working too much to play, he is a good friend of the community and helps out when he can. So we're awesome to see him. We're awesome to have him here. It's going to be sad to not see him and compete because he's a solid support player. And
No
top
Pike.
laner. No Pike, no Pike. Kishmak is on support, and we do not want to see that Pike. Kishmek is all over the map, just making everybody's lives miserable. Um, so yeah, good ban. And then Troll gets Jarvan gets knocked off a Troll's table. Not gonna get that one.
Denying his special request, I think people are starting to get sick of Morgana and Jarvan, just regardless
Yeah,
of whether they're on your team or not.
for
Just
sure.
there's over 150 champions in this game, guys.
Yeah, yeah. But only one
Shared
Morgana.
stage, shared stage.
And Xerxes loses his Nautilus. That is his most played support by far. He also plays Leona too, so we'll see if he goes to that. And Basher gets his Ashe. He's been wanting to play Ashe for a while. So you get a ban on Freestyles and you take away his second favorite pick. So um, we'll see what Freestyles pulls out of his pocket this time.
Do you have any suspicions? Any hunches?
Oh, it's been so long. I think he plays Vayne too. Um, yeah, yeah, I think he also plays Vayne. So we'll see. But Tristan is good. Tristan is a nice safe champ. She's great right now in the meta. Um, she's got the level all in at level two, and ooh, Kane. Whoa. You don't see that from Troll every day. I can't remember last time I've seen Troll play Kane.
Only seen Kane a handful of times
Yeah,
in this community.
yeah. So a real different pick than Jarvan. Kane being a late game monster. Not that great early game. Not even close to Jarvan's pressure early on. So Troll's gonna have to be really careful with Kane and really.
Oh shit!
Oh, Force has got the Pantheon. Force is in jungle, but he's got his Pantheon pick. We're gonna see some nastiness from there for sure.
Can't stop the jumps.
Mm-mm,
No chance.
no chance. You get stunned, you get bashed over the head with a shield, and as you're running away, a spear in your back. So, good luck to anybody getting in that guy's way. And that's a huge, that's gonna be a nasty pick in a troll's Kane too. Kane does not want to fight for a while until he gets his transformation. So Pantheon's gonna be exercising a lot of agency. And then we got an Echo for Salty Drawbar. Could be Pirate Trade too. You never know, but I think it's gonna be a mid lane pick.
I mean, could also be force. I don't know if there's a lot of flex or cross trading
They
on
could,
the people
yeah,
on the team, so we could be blindsided by some weird position stuff.
that's
But
true. That's very true. Yeah. And Red Side does grab the Leona before the second round of bans come in, so that's a good champ for Xerxes. His second most played champ, I believe, after Nautilus. Plays really well with the Tristana. The all in at level 2 is the stuff of nightmares. So, um, yeah, Ashe being not super mobile, got to be careful with that. So she's gonna have to use her range. Basher's gonna have to be quite cautious. So Seraphine's getting taken out. I think that is a Kishmak champion. I think Kishmak does play Seraphine. It's hard to track because he plays so many like really different champs. He doesn't have a singular style to him, so Gangplank taken away from Supbro. That is a very good ban. Supbro plays everything, but his Gangplank is especially troublesome. And Malphite taken away. Probably from Pirate Trade, I imagine. And it's Blue's final ban. Who are they going to take away? Yasuo. Okay, so that's got to be a Miwao champion, I imagine. Because I think it's the second Yasuo ban against Miwao. And so red is going to get a counter pick, but we'll see if they're going to counter pick mid or if they're going to counter pick top. Giving Supra a counter pick is fantastic. Yeah, okay, so the Lux mid, it's a nice, safe mid-range pick, mid-lane pick.
Yep. Like you
Um,
said, it's a good champion or good player to get the counter pick to.
yeah, for
Because if
sure.
Supro gets a favorable matchup, he does does good stuff in the
Yeah,
top
he
lane.
has real good stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Um, let's see. Ooh, Renekton. Saucy pick. Renekton is just calling it out right there. Um, complete lane bully. We'll see what Supra responds with. Um, yeah, Renekton's great into most top lane matchups for the early game for sure. So that's a pretty decent blind pick. And then blue's gonna have to Alistar. Nice, nice, nice. I love Alistar. One of my favorite champs. Fantastic into Leona. Just knocks her out, disengages, and he can break out of the CC himself if he needs to. Um, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And then the Mordekaiser for Supro. Another Supro special. Renekton definitely has the advantage early game. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. I imagine Mordekaiser will eventually outscale the Renekton, but I'm not sure. Um, Mordekaiser chews up tanks really nicely. Renekton can stack hit points if he needs to, but I don't know. You could even go like AD with him too, so we'll see. So they're ready to make fighting soon. And let's switch it over to the lobby view. Yeah, so which of these
I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming.
I can start if you want.
No.
Okay, okay.
I anticipated.
Nice, nice. Okay, Anna says Mord wins that matchup into Renekton, which
I'm actually liking blue team's comp.
hmm yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, a lot of pick potential. Yeah, look pretty just really balanced all around.
I think they got, like you said, the balance. Like Kane takes a little while to get going.
hmm
Having fan of having tanks on the team. Pantheon, Renekton will definitely be difficult targets to get past to that will allow Ash to lay down some serious damage. Basically, keep Ash alive, and that team is just going to do fine. What do you think, sir?
Um, I agree. I like Blue Side a lot more. Um, they feel like the safer comp and the easier comp to execute. I mean, even though they're not like necessarily CC champs, um, you can line up that CC really easily. Like, if you can get like an Ash arrow into like an alley, like Headbutt Pulverize, into an Echo Stun, Pantheon follow up, Renekton follow up, you've got like, yeah, they don't have like the makings of like a true team fight in the traditional sense, but like they could play it that way for sure. And the the thing that strikes me the most is Pantheon versus Kane. Pantheon is just a super oppressive early game jungler, one of Force's best champions. Into Troll, who's playing Kane, who he doesn't have a ton of games on. Kane's not one of his more played champs. Kane is a pretty weak early game. He's trying to get stacks up to get his transform up, and Pantheon just wants to keep fighting. He wants to stay active. He wants to gank a lot, get six, gank some more, just force a lot of fights early game with his like early game advantage. So jungle will be tough for troll, I think. And Anna helping me figure out that Mordekaiser does win the matchup, but Renekton does have the early game against him. Um, it's important for Renekton to take advantage of that early game, but the jungle matchup is what's going to tilt that for sure. Like Pantheon Renekton, that's a scary stun combo. Like you're not going to survive that. Either Pantheon or Renekton could open up with their stun, then the other.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's so
We
scary.
got that side. We got some word that
Oh,
force got to take smite. So I think they
oh,
are
okay, all right,
remaking the game.
okay,
That's sporting. That's good. You
yeah,
guys
yeah,
probably could have just said no, suck it up. But
yeah,
no, this is in the interest of having like competitive games. So
yes,
yeah,
yeah, okay.
I do not mean to interrupt, but we are remaking.
yeah. I just Xexes and some others passing along, so that's fine. That's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just making sure.
Appreciate it.
Do
Appreciate
you
it.
do you want to do the invites, Troll, or you want me to? I can if
We're right now we're waiting for the game to
Okay,
officially
okay.
end.
I'll start I'll start it up and then invite people.
All right, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
Sweet. Okay. All right. We'll be in intermission for just a moment. We'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. Thank you for waiting, everyone. So yeah, we had to remake the lobby because somebody forgot to take Smut. Not gonna say who, but that's fine. That happens all the time. Yeah, so we'll be getting underway shortly. But yeah, same stuff stands. Yeah, I think I think Blue Side's got the makings to have a really, really nice early game. Um, but yeah, if Supro makes it a late game, which he almost always does, scaling is definitely on the side of red for sure. Because we've got the Mordekaiser, Tristana's fantastic late game too, and Kane is a late game monstrosity. It's just a matter of like not not getting crushed before hitting that moment. So we'll see. I freaking like Kane a lot. I think that there are not enough viable carry junglers these days. And Kane really epitomizes that. Um, yeah, because I'm trying to think like how many like carry junglers are there, and like the days of like Nidalee. Graves is still a pretty legit jungler nowadays.
Yeah, that's the first one that comes to my mind.
Yeah,
You're basically
yeah,
just like, oh, I can't play 80 carry. Fuck it, I'm going to the jungle.
yep.
Elise.
Elise, yeah, yeah, I think she's in the same group as like Xin Pantheon, where she's like a really scary early game jungler. But she definitely will
You're
fall
talking
off.
like late game carry the jungle
Yeah,
jangle.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Like Kindred's not super. Yeah, like you don't see a ton of Kindred typically. Yeah. I mean you do see it in the pros. It's just kind of like it's picked. It's not picked as judiciously as it used to be. So. Um.
It's one of those champions that does require coordination.
Mhm.
Maybe we keep the stuff up long enough. Maybe Kindred will become part of the server meta. You never
Maybe.
know.
You never know. You never know. It's funny because you'll see in Korea, or no, maybe it's LC. I can't remember. One of the eastern regions, had Kindred, and there was literally a 5-man fight at the Gromp, the first Gromp mark that came up. Like, I think not everybody was level 6 either, but they were fighting for that mark like right out of the gate. It was pretty funny. I'm like, okay, this is happening. Spinning TPs and stuff, and yeah. Um, but yeah, I think if I had to choose between these two comps, I think I would go. I feel more comfortable with the blue side. I think. If there were no nameplates though, I'd want red side. Um, but yeah, I just have too much trust in Force's Pantheon that like he's gonna get the gold. He's gonna like start steamrolling the early game, and he's gonna gank top. Um, and he's gonna do it before Mordekaiser gets level 6, because once Mordekaiser's 6, like it's not really you think you're ganking, and then you're just getting into a 1v1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to the arcade, you put that quarter up on there, and he's like, "No, I'm playing this guy."
You don't got next. Nice, nice. Yeah. So we will see. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of Pirate Trade, so I'm excited to see what he brings. I've only seen him in one game, but I think he played in one of the extra game today.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, I feel like I'm having some blind spots here. Not seeing the stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I am excited for Bash though, because he's wanting to play Ash for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe he's got good arrows. Um, yeah, he certainly does. So
Just trying to finish the Huachi cosplay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, this is gonna be a game of the early game versus the late game.
Yeah. Usually,
I
like as my own personal player, like I kind of put my money on like late game more so, but uh, I feel comfortable with Force, and I think Pirate's pretty decent too. So if you trust your guys, man, like going for the early game win is a legit strat.
I'm more of a fan of mid game. Most of these sorts of
Hmm.
things, not a Zerg rush kind of guy.
Yeah.
Um, But like, for example, yesterday where we had that game that went for close to an hour, just shy of it. I get nervous when it gets to that stage of the late game because things can fall apart real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So I get like wanting to be able to scale to the point where you're like, hey, like we can force this, we can force these fights, and we win the team fights and stuff. But if it goes on too long, would have rather got maybe 30 minutes of that game back in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. Yeah. Once everybody hits full build, the game gets real. It's on a knife's edge, regardless. Yes, we'll see. Force is rocking that frickin' awesome Prestige Pantheon skin.
Yeah, I was asking in the lobby about prestige skins, kind of getting my bearings and stuff, and I asked how grindy is it to get one of those shiny skins, and he just said yes. So I think I have an idea now.
I think if you get the Master Pass, it's not. I mean, it's grindy, but you can do ARAMs and stuff.
That is a likely path of success for me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's almost. I think it's almost guaranteed to be gated behind the Master Pass, the Prestige skins.
Yeah, they were saying like you have to spend some money, and I figured you have to get the pass. But
yeah, yeah. Because I think if you don't have the bonus tokens, it is literally a grind, and it's kind of close if you can actually get it or not. Yeah.
The Blanc is shiny, and
yeah, she is.
I need it for my life.
Yeah. Yep, she's a real shiny lady for sure. Her Renekton skin's sick too, man. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, level 2. You do have. Oh, Kishmak was smart. Kishmak was smart. Kishmak was smart, and he got exhaust. That's gonna really just basically stop the level 2 here when they go. Because you can just exhaust freestyles if you need to. Ooh, kind of close there. Had to get a heal. But usually as soon as Triss jumps, you just exhaust her and then walk away. Did cost him a heal for Ignite. Ignite is back up before heal, so that is a positive trade for freestyles and Xyzes. Ooh, Meanwhile gets the root though on a salty drawbar. Drawbar ignites, trying to go all in. Meanwhile just walks through the Lux E and then just casually walks away. Or is that a W? Her
Lux's W is the shield.
Okay, alright, that is her E, okay. Cool. But yeah, the disengage from Kishmak will help a lot for Basher to stay safe against that explosive bot lane from Freestyles and Xyzes. Nice dodge from Pirate Trade. Yeah, both top laners opting for Dorn's Shield, valuing that sustain. It's going to be kind of a slugfest for sure. And both mid laners are pretty low on mana, so we might see some attention from Force after he gets the Scuttle. And what is going on with Troll? Okay, he's getting the Scuttle too. Alright.
Salty opting for that Dark Seal.
Ooh, yeah. Aggressive buy. I like it. I think this is the patch where Darksteel did get nerfed. It's still pretty good, but it's not as damn! Pirate Trade getting the slice and the dice. Supro pops his shield though. He gets the Mordekaiser passive. Pirate Trade stay in the pocket though. He does have a full rage bar. He could, once he gets his Q, he could do a lot of damage. Basher's getting the slow and freestyle. Xyzes misses the Zenith Blade. Pops his shield, gets knocked away from Kishmak. Neutral play there. Yeah, things looking pretty even from top to bottom. Nothing explosive yet. And Pirate Trade did not take Ignite or anything. He's rocking the TP. So he's not going to try to totally dominate the lane, but he's going to, you know... Oh shit. Troll is top, Pirate Trade slices, dices, and he's easily out. Spotted Troll with his ward on the river. And Kishmak just knocking around Leona. Xyzes has an opportunity to all in whenever that headbutt's down, so be a little careful. Supper winning some trades against Pirate Trade. No, I don't know if he's gonna flash it yet. Forces the flash out of Pirate Trade. Mace probably would have finished him off there, so nice play from Supero. Kishmak going for the headbutt pulve. No real follow-up damage. Ooh, Xerxes almost gets a Zenith Blade and Basher. Forces the flash. That is a huge cooldown. They don't have any wards in the river either, so they got to be really careful.
Ooh, yeah, I'll see some sick ganks coming in.
Yep. And Troll's going to be making his way in to the bot lane. Kishmak knocks up Freestyles, exhausts him. Freestyles is all in on Basher. The Basher's just locked in this fight. He's not going to be able to do it. Kishmak's trying to get away. Looks like Salty's going to make his way down to bot lane too. Two-man knock-up onto Troll and to Xerxes. Troll's trying to get out. Xerxes is probably dead to right. The flash pursuit over the wall on Troll. Force lands a stun, lands the kill. Freestyle and Xerxes are just trying to get out. Xerxes turns from stuns. Oh my god, Freestyles goes all in on Drawbar because he's low on mana. The explosion's not going to kill him. Kishmak is rounding around. He doesn't have mana for anything really serious, so...
Force is waiting, dude.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Oh, he's
The
got the freaking, he's
spear.
got the spear. Yeah, Freestyle's gotta be really careful here. Yeah, I literally have been killed by that before. That's a legit play, and you feel so terrible when that happens. Force gets a stun on the Xerxes though, but Miwao is here, gets the final spark, but the shield is up though. Force just negates all of that damage. Miwao's not gonna chase into Basher though. Force walks it on out. Maybe collect his red buff afterwards. We'll see.
No, I was expecting more action. I don't know.
I was, yeah. Me too. So I think, yeah, things looking pretty even from top to bottom. There is Basher does have the CS lead in the ADC though, but Supro is not going to get bullied though. He's got his armor boots. Getting real tanky early on against his Renekton, but Pirate Trade also has his Merc Treads too, so we'll see. But Supro is working on almost a 20 CS lead. Able to get a real comfy back. Salty Drawbar out of the bush with the stun on the Miwao. Kishmak's in with the headbutt pulverize though. Ooh, he doesn't have Alistar ulti to get out of this though. He gets locked up in a turret and dies. Takes too many turret shots. If he was level 6, he would have easily survived that. So tough attempt from Kishmak. Looked like they had the clean kill there. Pirate Trade getting a full train of Supro, but he's so tanky. That didn't even do a third of his health. Puts him into the Death Realm though. Pirate Trade's got a, he's got some rage, uses it to pop the empowered stun, gets the Q off. He's trying to heal up, but it doesn't matter. That field is just so much damage. It tears anybody apart. Supro getting the 1v1 kill in the top lane. Kishmak looks like he's cut out though. Freestyle hops in. He's gonna get exhausted though. No follow-up there, but there's a fight in the river too. Miwao's here, drops the final spark, misses. Force is looking for another stun. Salty Drawbar is out of mana. Basher backs up, Freestyle's away from the push. Trolling's looking, gets stunned over the wall though, tries to dash out. Force gets the kill there. He's ignited though. He's gonna die. Miwao's the one who's ignited. Oh, lands the root. There's no way Salty can follow. Salty's out of mana, so Miwao's gonna just make it out. 2-1 on this Lux. Really good performance from Miwao. A ton of pressure on him. Xerxes drops the Solar Flare, goes right back in onto Kishmak. Kishmak goes down. Oh man, yeah, if you time the Alistar headbutt after the Zenith Blade lands, Leo still goes in, so tough timing there. So 10 minutes in, things are still pretty close. 800, maybe 900 gold between them two teams. But mid and ADC on red side do have the lead, as well as top, so. And you got an Ocean Drake to start off with, but it might be a while before either team takes a chance, but the things are pretty even. Supro does have TP advantage though, if there is a play down here on the dragon. Ooh, Force over the wall, gets the stun, gets the spear. Dragon is activated though. Force has got the shield up. His final spark is gonna land, and Force goes down with the combined might of 3 members of the red team. Kishmak was there to try to help, but no play to be had. They just didn't have the numbers. Haha! Salty Jawbar flashes over, but it's gonna have to take the Echo ultimate back. Ash Arrow does not make it in time for the dragon. That is an easy take, secured by the red side. So CS is pretty tight in the bot lane. New Salty Jawbar over the wall. Miwa gets a 2-man root to avoid getting the combo, which probably would have killed him. Basher's got a flash, but he's lit up by the bomb, left alone in his lane to this Leo Tristana, and goes down. Meanwhile, Kishmak gets the shutdown on a Miwa in the mid lane. So just fights all over the place. 12 minutes, 11 kills. Force lands the stun, forcing Troll to flash even farther behind his turret. And Freestyle is getting damage onto the bot lane turret, it looks like. Xerxes, oh, he doesn't get under turret in time. It's an easy reset kill for Freestyles. Supro pulls Pirate Trade into the death zone though. Pirate Trade, he's already sliced. There's no escape until this thing expires though. He does have a full rage bar though. Gets the stun, flashes out. If he gets his Q, he can heal back a little bit. Supro just flashes, maces, crushes him down to the ground. And Supro is just exuding the top lane dominance, as he always does.
Yeah, proof that the Anna was right, that the word is favorable in this matchup.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's just too tanky. And Renekton, like you know, a lot of the items that Renekton builds into, they do stack health and more just like shreds health stackers with that aura he's got. Guy's just a freaking monstrosity.
Troll working on the Herald over there.
Oh, yep. Doing his signature thing. Bash uses heal to sidestep the Zenith Blade. All in on top of Xerxes though. Xerxes does have the shield though. Ash Arrow goes through. They're focusing damage on Xerxes. His Freestyles goes in. All in on Basher. There's no exhaust up, so Freestyles just gets all the damage that he wants. Cleanse, Flash. Freestyles has it all. Both sums down, but he claims a double kill for that all in, so nicely done. Freestyles is just... Oh, but here comes Force with the Pantheon ultimate. Xerxes locks him in place though, does not let Freestyles pursue. Xerxes is probably going to pay for his life with this though. That's okay though, that's a fair trade. He kept Freestyles alive, that's his job, that's what he's supposed to do, so good work. Troll, meanwhile, he's got red form. And he's going to try to bully Pirate Trade even more than Supper's already doing in a 1v2. Salty Jawbar pops ultimate to get in range of Meow. Meow gets the root off, Force pounces in, gets the stun. Ignite goes through, but Meow is just going to survive. Final Spark in return. Troll's here too, is going to try to run Salty and Force down. Gets the knock up on the Jawbar. Dives in. Ooh, dodges the stun with the Kayn ultimate. He's all over Drawbar. There's no escape. You cannot get away from a Kayn. Drawbar tries to use the chickens to get away, but you can't outrun a Darkin. Troll collects the kill there.
Is that what he is?
Yes, yeah. I think he said, I don't know, I can't remember if it's Aatrox, but one of them yells, "Now you face a Darkin," or something, so.
I
Yeah.
thought Aatrox was the Darkin. He was the Darkin Blade, man.
There are 4 or 5 Darkin. Kayn is one of them.
I see.
Sorry, Kayn is not. The scythe he has is possessed by a Darkin.
Okay.
And that's
all
his
right.
red farm. Ooh, nice knockup by Kishmak into the stun by force. Layer in that CC, get him out of the wall there. Yeah, so Kayn's Shadow Assassin is his normal human. But if oh yeah, the Darkin's name is Rost, Rhaast, I think. So the scythe is possessed by Rost, and he possesses Kayn in his red form. And I think Wright said that there are 5 Darkin or 4. I'm not sure, but Aatrox.
I remember it was a small number.
Yeah,
before.
not
It
very
was like
many.
Aatrox is one of them.
Yeah.
Whether or not we would see them, they're supposed to be, immensely powerful, evil,
Yes.
crazy, and it's like, okay, but they're just a champion in the game.
So Xerxes is opting into a huge mismatch fight, but he's so freaking tanky and freestyles does so much damage. He gets a reset. He jumps on top of Basher. Oh, but Force stuns him down though. Freestyles gets a knockback though. He's still in this fight. The bomb explodes and he's still looking for more damage. Jumps in, lands down Salty Drawbar. There's so much chaos and Force is Freestyles is free firing. He does get killed by Pirate Trade though, with the Q. But meanwhile, Supro does get the top turret. Man, chaotic fight, just death everywhere.
Rift Herald going down, mid is lost.
Yeah, it looks like it. But yeah, if there's like 4 or 5 Darkin, I would love for them to have a Darkin for every role. Like top lane, jungle so far. Let's get a mid Darkin, ADC Darkin. Freaking sweet. Ooh, Ash Arrow.
Support Darkin.
Yes! Give me that! I would love that shit. Ooh,
Nice
meanwhile, nice binding into the final spark. Troll goes in. He's got the ultimate on the Kishmak under turret. Doesn't matter though, because that's Kayn style. He's gonna lifesteal, go through walls. Another binding from Meow. Really nice. Man, and they're just pushing it and taking to it, this blue team. Ooh, Pirate Trade goes over the wall though. Slices, he dices, he's got the stun and the Q. All in on a Troll though, he does so much burst damage. But Supro is here, pulls Pirate into the Death Realm though. Troll's looking for a little bit of lifesteal. Gets an easy kill onto Salty. Pirate Trade comes out of the Death Realm. Surrounded by 4 red team members. It's an easy kill, easy pickup. They're going to move on to the mid T2, take that down, and see where else they go from there.
Yeah, red team's pressure this entire game has not given blue a chance to recover or breathe.
Yeah, which is nuts because I did not think that they would have the early game advantage, but just like the lanes have been pushed, like the tempo's been going. Troll got a really early transform too. Like Kayn typically doesn't transform that early, so all that accelerated fighting just going in the way of red side's gotten them in a hugely advantageous position. Man. Yeah, next matchup, signature matchup, I want to see... Did we see Freestyles versus Jimbo yet?
I don't think Jimbo was playing today.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, I want to see Freestyles versus Jimbo. Also, Exodus is a sick Samira too. I want to see that as well.
Any of you guys watching got any matchups you guys want to see?
Yeah, I'm curious what other people want to see. Ooh, Pirate Trade's all in on Supro though, but they do have Enforces here with the Pantheon ulti. Finally, they get him in the 1v2. Supro does get shut down though. Salty Drawbar is being pursued by Troll. Troll is all over him. There's just no escaping this Darkin. He's just non-stop dashing. Xerxes locks up Force though. Force is trying to get to his help. Pirate Trade is there. Force flashes over the wall, dodges the binding. Pirate Trade slices, dices, gets the stun onto Meow. So much follow-up damage though. Is this the late game turn for the blue team? What's going on? Xerxes is trying to hobble away. Trolling is right in the middle of everything. He gets exhausted though. No damage, no lifesteal. He's got to be careful. The pulverized combo from Kishmek helps the team finish Troll off. They're still pursuing though. Freestyles had to blow his cleanse. And he's playing forward pretty... Oh, here is the TP from Supro. Kishmek's going to headbutt. He's going to get caught.
I think they just got it. Yeah, they got it.
Yep.
Sacrifice the cow.
Sacrificial cow. Yep, Kishmek doing the right thing. Just taking the L. Helping his team get away, because they really, really needed that gold right there.
This is some huge shutdowns. Getting them back into the game.
Yeah.
Finally seeing them collapse
Mm-hmm.
on targets instead of getting picked apart.
Yeah, that was a huge, huge turn. Man, Pantheon's cloak is like translucent, man. That's awesome. Like it's almost like ghostly, like this ghostly,
ethereal,
see-through.
starry.
Wow. Damn, that's really cool. That's some like Theros shit right there.
Yeah,
that's
remind me of that quite a bit.
Yeah, that's cool. That's.
Don't you wish you grinded that shit out?
I know, man. Like, oh, yeah. Pantheon goes against everything I believe in about supports, but he is a real support. And that would be amazing to have.
I was sad. I came back and the Lulu one was gone. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Although her normal space group is really cute.
It's not as good as the shiny
prestige.
one. It's
yeah,
not. It's
yeah. So 3v3 skirmish by the dragon though. Kishmek is locked up. He's got the Alistar ultimate, but he's still tanking so many people. Kishmek's not going to make it out. Meanwhile has to flash and pop Zanya's. Freestyle's able to get the damage in though. Dives after Salty. Salty echoes her Echo ulti's away. So a lot of evasion and only one death so far. Make that two because Troll, he's got ulti on the force, but he's surrounded by two blue team members. Troll goes down, overextending too far. Blue team is making their comeback though. It's 1-1 dragons, and yeah, they've got jungle advantage on this objective.
Every little scrape, every kill, as long as they're not bleeding, was like contributing, like they're getting back in.
Yeah, they are for sure. And they do have enough potential CC to lock up Freestyles, even though Freestyles does have cleanse. We'll see. Oh, look, could be a pursuit here. Xerxes almost gets a Zenith Blade. Basher's got to keep running though from Supro. Good slow from Salty to help. And blue team should be out. Salty's out of mana though. Yeah, red team's not going to pursue anymore, so. Good escape, good take. Blue team needed
as
that.
As Supro continues to trail.
Like a freaking undead wraith, just never giving up. He's gonna haunt Force this entire time. Oh, we've got a TP from Pirate. Force is gonna stick around. Oh man, so much damage though. They've got to CC from Supro and kill him within that burst window. But the Death Realm comes. Pirate Shade's got to flash away. He's building up his Rage Bar. Can he gets a stun off, gets a Q to get a little bit of health. Asher comes in, it doesn't hit him. Supro is just so freaking tanky, and meanwhile, two more red team members show up. Supro is able to last so long. There's just no killing this guy. Basher shows up. Troll's here, frontlining. Supro's got his shield going. The damage finally comes in. Basher does kill Supro. They got the ADC, they got the damage. But meanwhile, Freestyles on the back end kills Pirate Trade.
Dude, what the heck is this fight, man?
God, both sides are chasing both. Oh my god, I don't even.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. Man,
it's about sending a message.
Don't
follow my buddy.
Don't follow. Yeah.
When your team's got your back, like you can believe.
Yeah.
They are gonna keep fighting.
Yeah, they are there for real. Salty pops Zonias, but he's surrounded by 3 red team members. Not gonna make it out alive. Basher and Kishmek are here to defend this turret. I think they back away though. Xerxes lands the Zenith Blade. Gets knocked off of Basher, but he is able to slow him down a little bit. Freestyles follows up with the jump. So much damage. Force is in the back lane though with the Pantheon ulti. Xerxes and meanwhile are critically low. Pirate Trade, if he gets a slice and dice, they could get the kill on a Freestyles. Freestyles is going to jump away though. But double kill goes over to Force. Getting that late game Pantheon power spike, I guess. Man, that cloak is so cool. Oh my god, I'm gonna stare at that all game long. It's so sweet. The cloak of stars. Yeah. Also, anybody that hasn't seen Blood of Zeus should totally see it. Great show on Netflix. Um,
I
that'll be.
still have Netflix. I might check it out. We'll
It's
see.
cool. It's cool. It's not as good as like Castlevania, but it's pretty sweet, like Greek stuff. So yeah, Pantheon's just getting me in the mood for that.
So, like before all of that started, they were walking down the river. I know that we can. Oh, waiting on the arrow to. Okay. Never mind. There's action. Go ahead.
Yeah, Troll. I think he's gonna. Oh no, Pirate goes over the wall. So Troll is gonna get out, maybe. Yeah, Subro's here. I don't think they want to fight this. Oh, Kishmak goes over the wall. Knocks Troll away though, but Subro's here. Troll's trying to heal up. He's backing away. Oh my god, the damage! They just blasted Subro off the planet. Wow, that is so much. They need that for their front line though. Troll is in, going for force. Freestyles jumps in though. He's gonna start laying down a ton of damage. Pirate Trade tries to get him, but Freestyle just keeps jumping all over the place though. He's getting resets. Nobody can get near him. Man, just a chaotic fight Freestyles is completely capitalizing on. The second somebody gets near him, he's away, gets a reset. Somebody else gets near him, he's away, gets a reset. He didn't even need to use his ultimate there to disengage. Man, with the cleanse and the flash, and yeah, it's absolutely nuts.
I did not see this game going this way.
No.
But I gotta give Xerxes some bonus points, man. Like he has been where he needs to be. A lot of those fights, he has just been the only target that the team can attack, or has been giving his team the space to be able to get these team fights won.
100%, yeah. And he's going for like long range catches too that he knows Freestyles can follow up on with the Tristana jump. Like, yeah, they're playing very, very well together. Really good partnership here. And that's an easy take for the red team on the Baron. Man. Yeah, you're right. Between like Xerxes, like Peel has engaged and Freestyle's getting like cleanse too and the flash and jumps, like
Cleanse was a good pick.
Yeah, very good pick. Cause like
I thought that like having Renekton and Pantheon would be tanky enough to be able to.
Yeah, I thought so too. But we do have a fight at the Dragon though. Red team does claim it, but we have a true 5v5 now, front to back. Freestyles is laying down so much damage. Pirate tries to get in the back line, gets a stun onto Freestyles. Freestyles punches him away. Pirate Trade cannot follow up. And Basher is going to get cut down by Troll and Supro. So much damage. Force trying to get away, but it's a complete rout for the blue team. Xerxes is going to get the stun. He's going to get Claude Troll over the wall. Gets the double kill. Really nasty fight for red side.
Yeah, like going to end it.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna end it. But yeah, those jumps, man. Like Force will try to get onto him to stun him. Pirate Trade tried to get on him to stun him, and it's just like Freestyles is just untouchable on this Tristana though. She's so strong. She's such a good champ. ADC with jump, man, and a knockback. It's good stuff. Really well played. Man. Yeah.
That one kind of took a little while. I thought it was going to be more explosive at the start, but man, once it got to the mid and late game, they made fighting. They did as we asked.
They certainly did. So let's take a look at the damage charts, and again, Freestyle's top of the damage charts. Once again, true ADC style. 30k in the lead. Damage pretty spread out among the rest of the remaining teammates. So. Yeah, really good performance. Yeah, we got to see a lot from a lot of the new faces today. Some really good matches, I think.
Agreed.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll conclude game 3. That'll be the end of our cast. So what we're gonna do is we're not 100% sure. I'm gonna be offline tomorrow. So I'm not sure if we're going to be running scouting grounds. It may depend on which admins are here and who's going to run them. So tomorrow may be an off day for the scouting matches. We also have closed registration. Turnout was phenomenal this week, and we have more players than we know what to do with. So registration is closed. So Um, we'll have a opportunity to play new people in once we do the invitational after the captain's draft. But the captain's tournament will be taking up most of our time for the foreseeable future. Yeah, so definitely no stream tomorrow, but we may pick it up Thursday and or Friday. But we'll let you know and we'll call out in the Discord with the announcements. So yeah, really, really good games. Thank you to everybody who came in to sub and swap in at the last minute. That kept the stream and the games going, so it gives the captains opportunity to see all these new players. And thanks to the players for showing up. You've been great. And yeah, it's been great. Anything from you, Maladorn? Have you been?
I just wanted to say that tonight, obviously, we had a little more technical difficulties and hiccups as per usual, but we also it's another one of these nights where we were able to like field multiple games at the same time. So thank everybody for their patience. Waiting, it took a little bit longer to get that going, but you got to understand we're doing our best to try to make sure that the teams are balanced, that we're trying to get everybody a fair amount of play time. So yeah, thanks again for the players for showing up and taking the time to do this, as well as everybody organizing this stuff. So
Awesome. Thank you, sir. So yeah, from me and Maldorn, thanks everybody very much, and we will catch you on Thursday and or Friday. So stay tuned. Thanks everybody. Have a good night.